Well, it's been a busy 6 months in Little Rock, Arkansas. It always is with job transitions, but the people here have been great on campus and in the community. We like our team this year. We've got a nice balance between returners and newcomers. We returned 7 players. Several of them have a lot of experience in the Sun Belt Conference. And then we added 10 players in the spring recruiting period, 7 of those 10 eligible to play this year. So effort has been good for the most part, but just like every other team in the country, we continue to try to work on our execution, especially this time of year.
Thank you very much, Coach Beard. As a reminder to our members of the media, please press *1 to get in the queue to ask questions. Our first questions come from Dan McDonald with McD Media. Dan, please go ahead.
Morning, Coach. I guess first thing, are you past the point where everybody sort of has to introduce themselves each to everybody else when they show up?
I'm kind of in that stage, Dan, where you meet somebody and you just hope that you haven't met them before. So just kind of, again, the people have been great here. We're off to a great start. So many good people. Got a lot of respect for the coach that was before us, Steve Shields. The foundation is solid here. We're just hoping we can take it to the next level.
What about your guys as far as meshing together? Have they done it the way you would have hoped they would have at this point?
Well, I think they're trying. We've got guys are getting along on the floor and off. That's always a big thing when you try to be good the first year. We're establishing a culture. We've got a team with a lot of experience, which I think could be one of our positive things. We're a team that's got a lot of seniors and juniors, but at the same time, these seniors and juniors haven't played together much. So even though we have some individual experience, we're lacking team experience, and so a big part of that is team chemistry, and that's a daily struggle.
What are you looking for out of a guy like Roger Woods, who did a lot of different things last year, sort of undersized but rebounded it well, scored it well? What do you look for out of him?
Well, I think with all of our players, including Roger, consistency. Roger's shown the ability to be one of the better players in this conference on any given night. But to take it to the next level, for our team to be as good as we can be, we need Roger to be consistent. We need for him to be a guy that we can rely on night in, night out, not just every once in a while. But from a talent standpoint, he's a good player. He's 6'5", 230. There's just not a lot of guys like him in college basketball with his combination of size and skill. Roger's a guy that can do a little bit of everything on the floor, face the basket, back to the basket, and again, it's going to be a big key to our team, how Roger develops and how consistent Roger can be over the course of the season.
Thank you very much, Dan. Our next questions come from Troy Schulte with the Arkansas Democrat-Gazette. Troy, please go ahead.
Hey, Chris, how's it going?
Good, Troy.
Hey, I was just curious, when the preseason poll came out last week, you guys were picked 5th in the league. That's the top half. As a new coach to the league with about half new players, were you surprised by that? Just, that's what the other guys thought of you, or what was your reaction to that?
Troy, I really never paid much attention to the polls. I think they're great in the preseason to bring attention to college basketball, and anything that brings attention to the sport, I'm for. But at the same time, I got so many other things to worry about that are more important. Actually, just the other day before practice, Brian Berg on our staff kind of mentioned that to me. But I think it's a little bit of a sign of respect for the players that we have returning. Again, we had a great foundation laid here, and then maybe a little bit of respect for some of the guys we recruited. But none of that means anything until we get on the court. I know how tough this league is. I know some of the coaches in this league personally. I have a lot of respect for every program in this conference. We know that we're going to have to play very well to have a chance to be competitive this first season, and that's what we intend to do.
And just curious about that exhibition game you guys announced yesterday. I know the staff in the past hadn't done those much in recent years. I mean, why do you think that was important, and kind of when and how did it come about? It seems kind of late in the process, but just kind of run me through that real quick, just kind of why you decided to do that and how it came about and everything.
Well, I think it was a decision not just based on our basketball staff, but also our administration. Just that this first year, there could be some benefit playing an exhibition game, not necessarily just for the team, but also for the game environment, the people at the clock and the table and the promotions and stuff. There's been a lot of effort this offseason that went into Little Rock basketball
that can be beneficial for you guys, right? Just to kind of for you to see that kind of happen in a game environment, right?
Right. And then our opponent, Arkansas, Fort Smith, the other coaches in the Sun Belt will understand this well, and I'm sure they'll agree. I mean, Fort Smith's got really good players, and I've got some Division II background in my career, so I understand how good the players are at that level, and you know, that game in a lot of ways could be similar to a Sun Belt game.
Right. Yeah. All right. Thanks, Chris.
Thank you, Troy, and thank you, Coach Beard. That's all the questions we have for today. We appreciate your time.